Sup, chat? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you all feeling today? If you happen to be watching from any of the simulcast stations and you see something you like, all you have to do is reach out to one of the moderators, and they'll be able to help you out. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me pull out one of these cyclones to start the night off. Scott D in the place to be. What's up, Scott? Um, I think I pulled these out, Scott, on that first row right there for the buyer's givey. I'm gonna make a little. I'm gonna write the givey number on them, and then we'll run the givvies tonight for the buyer's givey, Scott. Those are the typical cars right there that could be in Scott's garage. So if you win the buyer's givey, you can pick the car that you want. So we'll run like 4, 5, 6 buyers giveies tonight. I'll pull them down so we can see them closer too. I'll just pull them down in a few minutes. Don't even worry. So, all right, we're gonna start the night off with that cyclone, chat. We're gonna start the night off with that cyclone. I'm gonna cut the time down to 15 seconds. Trev Rock, appreciate you for coming through tonight, Trev. As you know, on a night like this, we get together to find nice homes for some nice Hot Wheels, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming through tonight. Yeah, that's that GMC Cyclone, chat. That's up out of the F case, chat. That's up out of the F case. Don't sleep on that, chat. Nice take, Trev Rock. All you have to do is swipe right to add that to your collection tonight. Appreciate you, Trev Rock, for coming through. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have any of you guys ever seen that Hot Wheel drone? Let me know if any of you have seen that, chat. That's that Hot Wheel drone. Here's that McLaren. That's the bigger one. I got a big one too. That's that McLaren W1. Angel in the building. What's up, Angel? How you feeling tonight? That's out of the G case. That's that McLaren W1, chat. McLaren W1 right there. We're going to drop it down to 15 seconds. There you go. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. Oh, same old Angel, same old thing. These McLarens right here, let me see. They're up out of the let me see. They definitely out of the G case. But I was trying to see when this is a 2025 casting, chat. This is a 2025 casting. I did open a new G case tonight, Angel. That car right there is in the G case. And I got a mixed case too, Angel. It's Friday. You know, on Wednesday, I just run all of the super crazy stuff on Wednesday. You know what I mean? I try and get all that done on Wednesday. Trev Rock all over that. Thank you for coming through tonight, Trev. I do got a Trev Rock. Nice take. I do have some premiums in the house. I do have some nice premiums. Like this oh really? Oh, that's nice. Send me a picture of it. Send me a picture of that, Angel. You know I'm a Ferrari fan. This is that LB Works McLaren 720S Silhouette. Premium, chat. Premium. We're gonna run that for $1 tonight to try to kind of like get things started in the right direction, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight. I don't know if you've seen my ad about Scott's Garage, so we do Trev Rock all over that. Trev Rock, Carter Bodega, not playing tonight. Free. Appreciate you all. Smiles. What's up, Smiles? Appreciate you for coming through tonight, chat. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to be having a Smiles. Nice take. We're going to be having a buyer's givey tonight. A few. We got that Purple Passion up there. We got that nice take, Smiles. We got that, all right, here's that ketchup container. We got one of those Dodge Challengers. We got that Ford Mustang 5.0. Appreciate it. Thank you. It's one of my kids. My kid is becoming an artist. So, that's part of the reason the first time I let go a lot of the hot items in my collection. That was part of it. What's up? What's up, 812? Appreciate you for coming through. Thank you. Here's that 68 Corvette. This is up out of the Gas Monkey Garage, Hot Wheel Dream car. It's one of those nice take. Appreciate the follow. Thank you. Trev Rock. Nice take. We are gonna I do got some Xamax out tonight. I do got some Xamax. Like when I tell you I go to the safe. That's the best place. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen that, but that is a Hot Wheel. That's one of those flying drives. Flying drives. So I keep that in the safe. That's like the type of Hot Wheel I keep in the safe. Because everybody I know that has one of those, they won't part with it. They just won't part with it. I'm like, hey, you want this? Nah, I don't want to part with it. All right, here's that 69 Mercury Cyclone, chat. That's that 69 Mercury Cyclone. That is out of the G case. Ronell, that's out of the G case, chat. That is out of the G case. Let me see if I can create a temporary listing right here. Paw, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just trying to I was trying to put it have it. Wow. Crazy math. I did bring out a 124th, a 124th size car. So we're gonna be auctioning that off for $1 tonight, chat. Just a FYI. I did bring one out tonight. It's a it's one of these. We're gonna be bidding that off for $1. It's a Michael Waltrip, chat. So it sort of looks like that car over there. So we're gonna bid that off for $1 tonight, chat. Nice take, Ronell. All right, let me add that right there. Appreciate you for coming through. I do have one of these tonight, chat. What you think about these, chat? This is a Matchbox 2019 Volkswagen Beetle convertible, chat. I think this is brand new on the Matchbox line, chat. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about it, chat. I seen that one at the store, and I was like, it's a go. It's a go. I really liked it. There's that custom 53 Cadillac, chat. Yeah, got a couple of Chevy trucks. I'll run one next. This is that custom 53 Cadillac, chat. Mm. Ronell all over that. Nice take, Ronell. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. That Cadillac is that Cadillac is proper. Nice take. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. We're gonna try to get all of the cars out of the F case ran. We're gonna try to get them all ran. Here's one of Scott's favorite. We're gonna run one blue tonight, chat. We're gonna run one light blue tonight, chat. And I'm gonna try to find an NSX too. I do have the super from that. If anybody's all that interested in it, let me know. Scott D. That's one of Scott D's favorite trucks, chat. Next week's giveies, I'm gonna pull out all the cars that I have. Nice take, Trev. I'm gonna pull out all of the cars, all of the trucks that I have that I know that are in Scott's garage. Like these cars up here that I have right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of those are definitely in Scott's garage. Trev Rock. Nice take, Trev. Nice take. Yeah, all of those I'm 100 and I'm pretty sure they're all in Scott's garage for sure. So I'm gonna make sure I run every card. This is out of the G case, chat. That's out of the G case. Welcome. Scott do got some nice trucks in his garage, chat. This is that T-Rex transporter, chat. That ultimate T-Rex transporter. In case you're interested in that car, chat, all you have to do is swipe right. I'm gonna make sure I run them too. I'm gonna make sure. These are all out of the G case too, chat. That's the latest case, the G case, chat. I'm sure you don't see a lot of these cars out in the wild. And if you do, let me know, chat. If you see these cars out in the wild, let me know. Optimus Blue. All over that. Nice take, Optimus. Nice take. Good to see you coming through. Have you got you one of those light blues yet, Optimus? Have you got you one of those light blues yet? Let me know. Wow, D case. Everybody that's in my main chat circle almost has every car they wanted out of the D case, I'm sure. Because I'm sure they got it. This as I said, Scott D's garage is definitely I can tell you this right now. Scott has that in his garage, chat. And he has his 75 Blazer. He has that in his garage too, chat. I guarantee you. I guarantee you he has those two cars in his garage, chat. That's that 75 Papa J all over that. Appreciate you, Papa J. Appreciate you for coming through tonight. Oh, okay. Scott D. All over that. That 75 Chevy Blazer Custom is a nice casting. It's always been a hot casting, and everyone that we've nice take, Papa J. Everyone that we bring up, people want. Every single one that I brought up, people want. No doubt. No doubt. All right, out of the G case again. Thank you, Steve Bolt, for coming through. Turbocharged. Welcome, 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 welcome. All right, this is that Snoopy, chat. This is that Snoopy. Look, it has a little bend right there, but it's fresh out of the case, chat. Optimus! All over that. That's fresh out of the case, chat. Somebody, like people that ask me about cases, this is one of the main reasons. Optimus! Nice take. Optimus in the building. I don't blame you, Optimus. Here, I got something you might be interested in right now, Optimus. We're just going to welcome you back properly, Optimus. There you go right there. How's that, Optimus? Welcome. Welcome to the chat, Optimus. Appreciate you for coming through. Thank you. This is that Optimus Prime. Optimus Boom used to always ask me about this casting. He missed last Friday when we, I think we ran about 4 or 5 last Wednesday. At least 4 or 5, chat. Papa J, all over that. If you want to get a protector, let me know. Papa J, nice take. You want a protector with that, Papa J? It's you can just send a $2 tip. Papa J, die, cash. Just let me know instead of like later. Sooner than later is what I'm saying. Nice take, Papa J. Nice take. All right, we gonna pull out. This is a BMW 2002, chat. BMW 2002, chat. Here we go right now. If you're interested in that car, all you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight. Appreciate you all for coming through. Ronell, all over that. 1-0. Nice take. Appreciate you, Ronell. Nice take. All right, this is that Cruise Bruiser on a near perfect card, chat. Cruise Bruiser. This is out of the D case. So we talked about the D case. It comes equipped with the Moon Eyes, chat. Don't sleep on this card. This is a nice card. This is a nice card. I've seen this card going for numbers. Like people want that card, chat. Don't think they don't. All right, chat. Here's that Honda CB750 Cafe, chat. Honda CB750 Cafe. That's on a perfect card, chat. That's on a perfect card. Optimus, all over that. 3, 2, 1. Optimus, nice take. Nice take. Nice take, chat. I don't blame you, Optimus. That's a nice take. That's a nice one. We do have some real nice premiums out tonight, chat. We do have some real nice premiums. There's that LB Super Silhouette Nissan Skyline, chat, right there. All you have to do is swipe right, add that to your collection tonight. You can get a case for that. Any bids that go over $14, $15, we're gonna add a case. But if you want to add a case, you can send us a tip for $3 for the premiums, $2 for the main lines. as you know, one of our goals is to make these main lines great again. Shout out to Just Being Gabriella. I Like Cookies. Mr. Prime. Thank you for coming through tonight. If you see anything you like that isn't bid on, you can make an offer in the chat. And one of our Trev Rock, nice take. One of our mods can help you out with that. You need a case on that, Trev, or no? Let me know. Let me know if you need a case, Trev. All right, here's that Mustang right there. This is that Mustang 5.0, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through, chat. Thank you. There's that Mustang 5.0, chat. Woo! That's a nice car. That's out of the G case, chat. That's out of the G case. That's out of the G case, chat. One of my favorite cars from the G case, chat. One of my favorite cars, chat. Made in Texas. Nice take. Nice take. I don't blame you. That is one of my favorite cars, chat. Woo! That is one of my favorites, chat. I do like that casting. Somebody's always asked me about this car. This is that Bentley 2018 Continental. Up out of the G case, chat. Up out of the G case. Up out of the G case, chat. Bentley. Somebody always comes through after we've already ran the car like 4 or 5 times and then asks about the car. So there it is, chat. Ronell, all over that. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Ronell. Nice take. Ronell, nice take. I don't blame you, Ronell. That's a nice take. All right, this is that birthday burner, chat. Birthday burner. It's a treasure hunt, chat. As you know, there's only one per kick. Somebody gonna come through asking about that. I'm gonna have to refer them to you tonight, Ronell. I'm gonna have to refer them to you. It's only one per case. All right, that's that birthday cake, birthday burner. Definitely a treasure hunt car. If you're looking to add a car to your treasure hunt collection, here's your chance, chat. Here's your chance. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Let me run one of these. This is in the G case, chat. That's that Amaru GT. Hold up. Papa J Diecast. Wait a minute. I'm getting ahead of myself. If you want a case, you know what to do, chat. Don't let it get too far. I'm at, and then you send a message like 2 days later saying I want a case on like 3 cars that we already shipped out. All right, chat. This is at Amaru GTC. I think this is a new casting for 2025, chat. Let me look at the casting date on there. It is a very nice car. I can't even see the casting date on there. All right, let's run this one, chat. This is at 94 Audi Avant. Thunder Rollers? What is a Thunder Roller? What is a Thunder Roller? Any Thunder Rollers? Lacey B? I don't know. I'm going to make a note to look up and see if I do ever get some. I'm going to have to look in the safe. Thanks for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. All right, here's that custom Kia, chat. Custom Kia. I do have some like Sizzler type vehicles. This is that custom Kia EV6. I got some things. I got something like that. Those are some of my favorites though. That's that custom Kia EV6 812 all over that. Nice take, 812. You're going to have to let me see some of your wheel swaps, 812. Because I got a couple I need to send to you so you could finish off. I kind of like how I did them, but then they just need a professional touch, you know? They just seem like they need a professional touch. There's that Monster High. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I got you. I had a bunch of big rigs. I pull them out like at the end of the month. I got I got a few. I got a few. I got a few. We ran a McLaren earlier, Hussein. Hold up. Let me open this box real quick. Appreciate you all for coming through, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let me run another one of these real quick while I open up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I haven't ran any. I'm gonna run a car I haven't ran tonight, and I haven't ran in a long time. That I found one. Oh, there it is. There it is, right there. There it is, right there, chat. This is that dot. This is one of my favorite cars out of the D case, chat. I still find it up to the F case. This is out of the E case, I mean. I still find it. I think I've ran into a couple in the F case, chat. I think I ran to a couple to the F case, chat. That 1975 Datsun Sunny truck, chat. 1975 Datsun Sunny truck. I'm going to open up some of these premiums so we can get a nice set ran. We are going to run some of them RWB. We're going to see how that's going to go tonight, chat. 812 in the building. I don't blame you, 812. That's one of my favorite castings out of the D case, chat. That is one of my favorite castings out of the D case, chat. For sure, chat. For sure. Nice take, 812. All right, let me tag that up. All right, let me see how this Givy runs. I'm gonna see how this thing works, chat. I'm gonna see how this Givy thing works. All right, this is his Mazda RX-7 FC Pandem, chat. All right, I'm gonna run that real quick, and then I'm gonna see Optimus all over that. Appreciate you, Optimus. And then I'm gonna see how I do have that one super treasure hunt, but I'm gonna run the next one that I get. We're gonna run it. We're gonna start it at $1 on the last show of the month. That's what we're gonna do with it. By then, we should have H case. You get me? We should be getting hands on H case, chat. 812 all over that Panda. So I think that's probably be the best way. I already got one, so 2 is 812 all over that. The next one I get, I'm just gonna bring it to the chat and we'll just see how that goes. It was just like I got that pink car and I got a lot of offers on it, but I ended up just bringing it to the chat and just letting it go like that. You get me? Letting the chat decide what it's worth. This is that Morgan Super 3, chat. It's that Morgan Super 3. In case you didn't get your chance to get one of those, this is your chance, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. That on that Morgan 3-wheeler, chat. All right, here's a Monster Dairy Delivery, chat. Got milk? Let me know if you got milk. That's that Monster Dairy Delivery, chat. Monster Dairy Delivery, chat. Let me line up Car Guy. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Let me see if I can get this one of this Givy going. Boom. All right, there's the Givey right there. We're gonna get your choice of any of these cars right here. Let me those plus those two right there. I'll write the free sign on them. I just been placing cars up. So appreciate you all for coming through, chat. Make sure you get it to the Givey so you can get your hands on one of them cars, chat. This is this Hoto Roto, chat. Hoto Roto. You can get all three of those cars right now, chat, for $2. For $2. If you're a reseller, this is your time to shine, chat. Hoto Roto, chat. That is a nice car. That is a nice Optimus. That is a nice set of cars to have. Don't sleep on that, chat. Especially Optimus. Nice take. Especially if you got kids, you're a reseller, anything like that. That's a very nice set to have, chat. Very nice set to have, chat. All right, this is that Dodge 71 Dodge Challenger, chat. That's out of the G case. Out of the G case, chat. Let me flip those like that. That's out of the G case, chat. That Mopar Dodge. Very nice livery, chat. Very nice livery out of the G case, chat. Don't sleep on that car. Thanks for the follow, Jimmy Shoes. Appreciate you. Thank you for the follow. I do have this. I did get my hands on this Matchbox, chat. It's orange. Volkswagen. We're gonna run that for $1, chat. I don't know how if you guys see these out in the raw, but if you're Volks, if you what's up, CRX sir? Appreciate you for coming through tonight, chat. I like the detail on it. VW Life. I like the detail on that car, chat. Very nice detail on it, chat. All right, this is that purple Dodge, chat, right there. That purple people eater, chat. Purple Dodge. Ronell all over that. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, chat. Don't sleep on these cars tonight, chat. All you have to do is swipe right, and you can add one of these cars to your collection tonight, chat. Ronell, nice take. Make sure if you to add yourself to the buyer's givey so you can get you one of those cars that typically I know Scott has in his garage. I'm gonna get the trucks next time, chat. I'm gonna get the trucks next time, chat. This is that Chevy C10, which I know Scott has in his garage, chat. That Chevy C10 right there. I am gonna run some more 3 for 2s. Nice take, Scott D. Oh my God. All right, there's that 67 Shelby GT500. What's up, Easy Chase? Appreciate you for coming through tonight. Thank you. Welcome, 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 everybody that came through tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Had to go cut on the backup generator. Nice take, Optimus! Oh, who wanted to give you? I didn't even see. Who wanted to give you, chat? Sorry I had to jump away real quick. Optimus! Alright, Op. Which one of those on the orange tags you want? Let me know. From the left to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or number 6. Or either just let me know what kind of car you want, the one you want. Which one you want? Which car you want, Optimus? Let me know which one you want, Optimus. I got one loose. I'll run it later. Optimus, let me know which car you want, Optimus. Or we'll just pick it out for you, I guess. I don't know. We'll let the chat pick it out for you, Optimus. You want the purple passion, Optimus? You want the purple passion? All over that. Optimus! Trev Rock. I don't blame you, Trev Rock. That's a nice car right there. You know we're gonna pull out one of those RWBs tonight, chat. We definitely gonna do that. I do have a Batmobile mix. Oh, I thought I did. Oh yeah, I do. There it is. There it is. Nice take. Made in Texas. Let me know if you want a cover for that. Made in Texas. It's a $3 for the premium covers. $2 for the mainline covers. Let me know. Sooner than later. Nice take. All right, here's three of the Batmobiles, chat. If you know, you know. All right. 3 of the Batmobiles, chat. Right now, all you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight. Appreciate the follow, 951. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Optimus! All over that. That's a nice take, Optimus. I don't blame you for putting your hands on those. Nice take, Optimus! Especially if you're a reseller or you got a bunch of kids. This is a great deal, chat. Don't sleep on that. Do not sleep on that deal. Here's another one of those purple Dodges, chat. That's that purple Dodge right there. Purple Dodge. Let me grab one of these light blues we're going to get off tonight. Might want to just hold this until Monday, chat, and just sell some Optimus. But I do have one of these in the house, chat. We'll let the chat decide. Nice take. Made in Texas. Nice take, made in Texas. Nice take. All right, chat. Here's that short block, chat. Small block. That's that small block, chat. Opposite of the long block, that is the short block, chat. If you've been looking for that card, there it is for you. It's on a perfect card. JB, appreciate you for coming through tonight, JB. Nice take. JB, all over that. That's a nice take, JB. We do have a bunch of Mopar in the house tonight too, chat. Don't sleep on these Mopars we got. Don't sleep on the Mopar. Here's that quick bite, chat, out of the G case. Light blue Chevy truck. Nah, it's not like a treasure hunt. It's out of the G case. Uh, you could make an argument that it's the number one car. JB Wrecked. Nice take. That is the number one car out of the it's the number one car out of the G case. Between that and that Nissan, I don't know. Let me know. What you think is the hottest car, that or the Nissan, chat? I don't know. I don't know. It's either that or that Nissan, chat. I'm looking for one of them Nissans. I'm looking for one of them NSXs. HKC, that HKS, or the light blue. You can make an argument either way. You can make an argument either way. This is that DeLorean, chat. Only one of these come in the case, chat. Yep, it sure do. Hey, I'll tell you this. All right. Made in Texas. Look, I got a guy, his name Alphonse Lopez. So I sent him, I'm telling him when he won he won it for it was like one of the first ones I sold. And he won it for $7 or $9 or something like that. And I was like, hey, put a case on that. He's like, no, I don't need a case. So the box that he got it in, it got crunched and it got a crease on the card. So when he was on at the show, I asked him, does he want to sell that one with the crease card? But what's the price on it? He's like $30. I was like, with a crease card? He's like, yep. I was like, golly, this guy Alphonse Lopez. All right, here's that custom 53 Cadillac, chat. That cut. He probably got some of the first three I sold, and I didn't like. I partied with at least 11. I'm just saying, I partied with at least 11 myself. This that Cadillac, chat. This that Cadillac, chat. This that GK's Cadillac, chat. Don't sleep on that car. Is a very nice car, chat. Is a very nice car, chat. Here's that Miata MX-5, MX-5 out of the G case. Legends Tour winner, chat. There we go, right there. It's only one. It's only one in the case, chat. It's only one of those in the case. That is a nice car, and it's not a lot of it. I don't even run into them a lot. I run into one a case. I probably had about 10 in my possession. I sold at least 9. I only kept one for myself. NNH, nice take. The first one I got, I kept in my possession because of the color and the livery on it. Like it got that Japanese writing or something down there on the bottom. That's what I like. It kind of like Porsches are like that. So I kind of got excited by that. Pops, no snot, no snot. How much for the 83? I've already sold 10 of them. Gallo Blanco. I was just talking about the first 3 I sold. The first one I sold for like $9. I think Scott was in the building. Scott didn't even really like the truck. He likes the HKS more. I wasn't really liking the truck that much. Made in Texas, all over that. Appreciate you, May. Thanks for coming through tonight, Made in Texas. Thank you, thank you, thank you, family. If you want a case, let me know. Case or no case. We do have some premiums, chat. We're gonna run one of these RWBs tonight, chat. Made in Texas. Nice take. Made in. Next time I'm gonna make the Givey. I'm gonna make the Givey ads before we go. All right, chat. This is at Chevy El Camino, chat. Chevy El Camino. Out the G case, chat. Only one comes in the G case. Don't write a letter to your congressman. This, that, the other thing, chat. We're gonna run this for $1. This is the Elko, chat. There we go. $1. Fast and Furious El Camino, chat. Chat, nobody said the car for here, let me write free on this one. Free. Scott D! All over that. Appreciate you, Scott D. Nice take on that, Scott D. That's one of my favorite cars out of the G case. This is one of my favorite cars. This is the last one that I'm parting with, chat. All the rest I'm keeping. This is the last Elko I'm parting with personally, chat. All the rest I'll be keeping because the H case gonna come. The G case is gonna be something we thought about and talked about. It's gonna be hard to get the cars. So the last ones I'm just gonna be keeping for myself, chat. Scott D, nice take. All right, there's that Porsche 911 Rally, chat. The 911 Rally. I did get my hands on the Super Treasure Hunt. In case anybody would like to see how it looks, chat, I'll pull it down on this very special occasion right now. Dry cold! All over that. On this very special occasion, I'll pull them out. I keep it like, Geico! Nice take out of the G case, chat. That's how the Super looks, chat. It's that Super Treasure Hunt. My main reason for getting the G case. The next one I get my hands on, we're gonna bid it off for $1. We're gonna bid that off for $1. Ryco 44. We're gonna bid it off for $1, chat. Let me put one together real quick, Scott. I didn't know which one Optimus wanted, so I'm just gonna pick for him. All right. I'm gonna pick this one for your Givey, Optimus, since you won. All right, there we go. Right there. Done deal. Dryco took that one. Here, let me run this car right now. Ugh. Wow. Oh, let me run this right here, chat. While I put the Givey together. While I put this Givey together. I'm gonna run this for $1, chat. This is a Matchbox rig. One of those working rigs, chat. One of those working rigs. Let me figure out how to do this Givey, chat. You make a quick Givey ad. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. As you know, on a night like this, we get together to try to find some nice homes for some nice Hot Wheels, chat. Appreciate you. I just started getting my hands on these. Givey. too. I just started getting my hands on these type of trucks like maybe about a month ago. A month ago, chat. Maybe like about a month ago, chat. So I don't really get to get a bunch of them. I don't really get to get a bunch of them. But when I do get them, I bring them to the chat first. This is one of my favorite castings on it. The next one I get, I'm keeping for myself. Made in Texas. Nice take. Made in Texas. I like this. I like especially this tow truck like. It's a nice one. International Durastar 4400. Woo! That's a nice car, chat. That is a nice car, chat. All right. We're going to run another one of these right here, chat. This is that super silhouette Nissan premium, chat. We're going to run that right now for $1. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. Scott D, all over there. Appreciate you, Scott D. Thank you for coming through tonight, family. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 812 wants to have that in his collection too. I do not blame you. Let me know if you need a case on that. 812. Nice take. Let me know if you need a case on that 812. Let me know. Put it in Scott's box. All right. All right, hold on. Scott D. Is this a Gretty? Oh no. All right, all right. That ain't no Gretty. That ain't no Gretty. Here's that. Appreciate you. This is that Pixel Shaker, chat. We're gonna run this for. We're gonna run all three of these for $2, chat. Meanwhile, we're gonna get that Gibby cranking, chat. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, chat, especially on a Friday. If you're in a place to be, make sure you jump into Gibby. We do have that Purple Passion still up there. That 71 Dodge Challenger, the Purple People Eater, the Cadillac, and that GM Gas Monkey Garage GMG, chat. I'm gonna make a better effort to get my hands on some nicer cars every time, chat. Every single time. No takers on that. All right. Here's that birthday burner, chat. Birthday burner. This is a treasure hunt, chat. A regular treasure hunt, chat. We're going to run that for $1. Regular treasure hunt. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. I'm going to do my best to run almost, let me see, every car out of the G case, chat. Made in Texas. Nice take. Nice take. Made in Texas. Nice take. Made in. Nice take. Let me see. All right. All right, here's that 70 Jeep Gladiator, chat. 70 Jeep Gladiator. One of my favorite castings, chat. One of my favorites. 70 Jeep Gladiator. Don't sleep. Get yourself in on that Gibby, chat. I'm gonna get a better lineup for next time, chat. Let me know. Nice take, made in Texas. Made in Texas. Made in Texas. All right. I got another nice item for the giveaway. I don't know if you guys like the bigger cars, but I do got some of the bigger, heavier cars, chat. I do got some of the bigger cars. Like one like this over here. I got like one of those. I'll add to the. Uh, I have like 5 of these cars up here that you could choose from, chat. One is like a Purple Passion, a Dodge Charger. Here, I'm gonna run this car real quick, chat. My internet is acting crazy, chat. This is at Optimus Prime. We're gonna run that right now. This out of the G case, chat. For $1. I appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. I just wanted to run a few cars out of the G case tonight. Somebody asked me to make sure I run some of these premiums also, chat. I wanted to get a few premiums ran, and then also for any of my resellers. Nice take, NNH. 812. Let me know if you want a case on that 812 or no. Let me know. It's not working. It's not working. All right, I'm gonna try it. To leave and come back. All right, all right, all right. I'm gonna do better next time, chat. I'm gonna do better next time on the giveaway, chat. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do my best. This is the 87 Shelby GT500. My internet's acting crazy too. Like my ads are coming and going, chat. All right, this is at 67 Shelby GT500, chat. If you If you'd like to add this to your collection, all you have to do is swipe right, chat. You can add this to your collection tonight. As you know, most of you know, on nights like this, we get together to find homes, good homes, for some good Hot Wheels, chat. Thank you for coming through. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all. Nice take, Trev Rock. Trev Rock, nice take. All right, you're going to have to let me know what you want for the Gibby. Gibby winner, let me know what you... uh, any of those on the free line. Like, that's a Corvette, Gas Monkey Garage, Cadillac, that Purple Passion, the white Purple Passion. All right, let me put your name on it. That's you right there. I'm gonna do better on the Givey next time, chat. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better. All right, this is for NNH 812. This is at BMW 2002, chat. All right, there you go, 812. Good to go. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. We are gonna run some more of these premiums, chat. Scott has enough of these in his garage already. Definitely already does. Has plenty of these in his garage already. This is that kit. Oh, I do got a Zaymac. I do got a Zamac. I forgot about it. I'm gonna run this kit and then I'll run a Zamac. I forgot all about it. Forgot all about the Zamac, Chad. Thank you for reminding me. Made in Texas. All over that. Appreciate you, Made in Texas. Thank you for coming through tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As you know, on a night like this, Made in Texas. Nice take. This is one of my favorite castings. This Firebird with the flames. The other one that I seen, it really didn't have no flames on it. It was just the just the Firebird, chat. Just the Firebird. Appreciate you for coming through. It never had the flames. That's what I'm saying. That's what makes that car so tight. This one got the flames. This that 2018 Civic Type R, chat. Type R for $1. If you've been looking to add this to your collection, here's your chance, chat. All you have to do is swipe right, add this to your collection tonight. NNH all over that. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, NNH. Made in Texas. Made in Texas. Made in Texas. Nice take. Made in Texas. That's a nice car right there. That's out of the E case, F case. When that car first came out, you couldn't keep one in your hands. You couldn't keep one in your hands, chat, when it first came out. All right, here's that 58 Chevy Impala, chat. 58 Chevy Impala. That's out of the F case too, chat. If you never had a chance to get that into your collection, here's your chance to add it tonight, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight. Let me see. Yep, oh my God, there's another one of those. Very nice car right there. One of my favorites. Let me run this again. Hard top driver. Nice take. Hard top driver. Nice take. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, hard top driver. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What about that one? What about that one? This is at 69 Mercury Cyclone, chat. I don't know. I think he working. I think he working. Optimus all over that. Optimus. I think he working today. He messaged me about some of his orders. Optimus, nice take. I told him they shipped already. That kind of thing. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. Wing Bob. He a reseller, and so he needs a lot of inventory, chat. That's that Porsche RWB 930, chat. If you haven't had a chance to get this into your collection, tonight is going to be your chance tonight, chat. We're going to start that off at $1 and see what happens, chat. That's that RWB Porsche 930. If you need a case for that, chat, if you want a case or you need a case, it'll be if the bid is over $15, I'll just add a case. We'll add a case. That it's always over $15 for that car, chat. Let me get a case, chat. Let me search a case down. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Nice take. Oh, it's still 3, 2. JB all over that. Appreciate you, JB. Thank you for coming through. JB wrecked all over that. The question is, where's T. Roy Jenkins? That's one of his favorite cars. Let me throw this in a case for you, chat. Let me throw this in a case. Boom. It's that Porsche 930 RWB, chat. One of all of our favorite cars, chat. Let me get that over there ready to go for you. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, chat. Let me get it. Let me get another car that's just as exciting to me as that car, chat, as the RWB. This is that Cyclone, chat. That 91 GMC Cyclone. Get the heavy insurance on that. That thing like the pinky, Scott. Get some serious insurance on it. I'm gonna try to get another. I'm gonna try to get another Gibby going, chat. Trev Rock all over that. Nice take, Trev Rock. Next time I should have been putting the Trev Rock. Nice take. I should have been putting that ad together while the bidding was going on for that RWB. It always goes down like the hard way. This is that 21 Ford Bronco, chat. 21 Ford Bronco. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. That's a real nice car, chat. Don't sleep on that car. Very nice livery. That's car number 2. Wow. That's out of the E-case, chat. Don't sleep on that car. Very nice car from the E-case, chat. Very nice car from the E-case. I ran one of these earlier, chat. Yeah, I like that Bronco. I like that Bronco. This is that McLaren, chat, right there. There's that McLaren. If you don't have this in your collection, here's your chance to add it. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. Tonight. Don't sleep. I haven't ran that. None of those. I do have a bunch of short cards too, chat. I do have a bunch of short cards. Lately, I haven't been mixing the short cards with the long cards, chat. Lately, I just haven't been doing it. Let me see. I just haven't been doing that. There's a nice street shrieker on the short card, chat. JDM shorts left. I got a couple, actually. I got a couple of JDMs on the short card. I do. I do. I do. This is that. Normally, I run the whole set of Let's Race series on short card. My short cards are just they in a disarray, so it wouldn't be feasible to run them tonight. All right, here's that '68 Corvette Gas Monkey Garage, chat. Gas Monkey Garage. That green is impeccable, chat. That green that's a nice green, chat. 812 all over that. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming through, Uki Low. For sure. NNH. I thought he wanted to, he uh when that Optimus Prime first came out, he used to always ask me about it all the time. So, I thought he would want a couple, or I don't know. So that's that Nissan Skyline, chat. Kind of a tuned version. If you don't have that one, there's your chance to add it to your collection, chat. I do have a couple of nice 3 for 2s. Let me pull one out. Let you take a look at them. JB Rec all over that. Nice take, JB. Nice take. Nice take. Here's a 3 for 2 chat. 3 of these Alpha Pursuit. These are out of the F and G case. You'll find these, chat. Alpha Pursuit. All three of those for $2, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. If you're a reseller, it's a real good chance for you to go ahead and get you a few nice cars for yourself. Let me see. I do have some nice 3 for 2s out of the E case too, chat. Out of the E case. Got G case cars, as everybody knows, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. Thank you. Thank you. No takers on that. Don't sleep on these cars, chat. If you're a reseller, this is one of the cars you want to have in your collection. Here's that 70 Dodge Challenger, chat. All you have to do is swipe right, add this car to your collection tonight. $1, $1, swipe right, chat. Let me see what else we got in here that we ran most of these. We just gonna run them again, chat. Made in Texas. All over that. Nice tape. Made in Texas. Made in. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Made in Texas. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here, let me get another one of these up while we all in here so we can witness it ourselves. That's that 75 Blazer Custom, chat, right there, $1. You did? You did, Scott? Your Lucy collection gonna be like mine. You're gonna be out doing something. Somebody gonna see your Lucy, and they gonna say, "Hey, dude, I want. Wait a minute. How much for that one? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute." Made in Texas, all over that. All over that. Made in Texas. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Made in Texas. Thank you. Nice tape. Let me know if you want a case made in Texas. If you need a case, it's a $2 tip. Just let us know. All you have to do is send it through. That'll let us know you want a case, chat. All right, this is that quick bite, chat. Taco to go. Taco to go. Appreciate you for coming through. Scott D in the place to be. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. I'm gonna try to get another one of those givvies going, chat. I'm gonna make an effort to doing better next time, chat. Thanks for the follow. Mainline. Thank you, chat. Exactly, Scott D. Thank you. Thank you. All right, here's another one of those GMC Cyclones, chat. GMC Cyclone. That's that purple truck. It's out of the E case, chat. Out of the E case. 812 all over that. Appreciate you, 812. Thank you for coming through tonight. We've ran almost every car out of the G case that's of any main interest. 812. Nice take. Nice take, 812. Nice take. All right, here's that minecart, chat. Minecraft movie just came out today. There's the minecart, $1. That car right there is also in my top 5 for the G case, chat. It's in my top 5 for the G case, chat. JB wrecked all over that. Appreciate you, JB. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming through tonight. Appreciate you for coming through. JB, nice take. JB, nice take. All right, chat. There's that 5.0 again, chat. Right there. This is that 5.0. Ford 5.0. In action. That car is going. That's a hot car right there. That's a hot movie made in Texas. All over that. I'm going to try again to put an ad together, chat. Made in Texas. All over that. Made in Texas. All right, let me run one of these. Let me find one of these C10s. All right, chat. This is that Tesla Cyberquad, chat. Tesla Cyberquad. Tesla Cyberquad. Tesla Cyberquad, chat. If you didn't get a chance to get that, here's your chance right now, chat. 812 all over that. Appreciate you, 812. Thank you for coming through tonight. We try to put together another giveaway. This is a new thing. Definitely gonna do better next time. Definitely. Don't worry, chat. Gonna get better at it. It could be the internet. Could be the internet. Appreciate you all for coming through. If you didn't get a chance to get you a Tesla, chat, especially a Cyberquad, that was your chance right there, chat. That was your chance right there, chat. This is a very nice. Has anybody seen any of these like in the like? I've seen a guy that got that. NNH. Okay. Okay, Scott. They got all kind of rear rims on it. Variant errors. That's the one I want. I'm gonna keep an eye out for that. NNH, nice take. I'm gonna keep an eye out there. Scott's very knowledgeable of these cars, chat. If he says something about it, definitely make note of it. Here's that Bentley again, chat. That 2018 Bentley Continental GT3, chat. I just pulled up a mixed box. I'm just gonna run them as they are, chat. It's a mixed together box. It's some G, it's some E, it's some F, chat. It's a mixed together box. We just gonna run those. Great code. Nice take. Great code. All right. All right. This is a mixed together box, chat. There's another one of those GMGs. GMG right there, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. Tonight. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. We've been mostly running a bunch of FK's cars. Do have some E. I did pull out a few classics from like the E case. To me, it's a classic, chat. To me, these are classics from the E case, chat. Scott D. Nice take, Scott D. Let me pull out an E case classic, chat. All right, there's that Ford Escort, chat. The blue, that thing's gotta be one of the most sought after cars in the Hot Wheels universe right now. That light blue Tempo era, oh my God, that's gotta be that's gonna be highly sought after, Scott. You can best believe that. You can best believe that. It's gonna be a lot of people that want that car, chat. Scott D, nice take. I used to have this in gold. I got one left, but I can't find it anymore. They're ultra hots. Can't find them no more. I got one gold one left. This is that Honda CB750 Cafe, chat. That gold one is too much now, Scott. I had I had a few. I had a few. Easy. Easy. That gold one, easy. Eat that ultra hot. I sold at least about 10, Scott. At least 10. At least 10. Nobody, I thought the GTO would be more sought after, but no. No. I thought the GTO would be much more sought after, chat. All right, this is that 3 of these T-Rex transporters, chat. Three for $2, chat. Ronell all over that. Don't sleep on that 3 for 2, chat. That's a nice take, especially if you're a reseller. That GT, oh my God, I'm trying to upgrade all of my Ronell. I'm trying to upgrade all my GTs. Ronell, nice take. I'm trying to upgrade all my GTs. I'm trying to get all the black one GTOs. Might run it as the last show, Potty Wheels. Might just run it. Yep, that Muncie. Woo! Woo! You know I've already ran about Pot Wheels. I've already ran about 10. 8. I was just talking about the first one that I ran. I was just talking about it. Just talking about it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let me see. I got one more set of these three. One, two, three. Three different Batmobiles. Gryco! Nice take, Gryco. Nice take. Don't sleep on that. That's a nice take. One of my favorite cars. It has the rust built in. That's a nice car right there. Really like that. The Ford, the Model A. I like that series of Ford too. Here's a trifecta for the Batmobiles, chat. You can get all three of these right now. Go ahead and bid $1, chat. Take all three of them for $1. This is your chance, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through. Scott D, Optimus. That way you can have like 3 different ones. I don't have no more of those, no more of these ones. I don't have no more of those. Optimus. Yeah, I'm out of the. Never would have thought I would be out of these ones. Never would have thought. Never would have. All out of them, chat. All out of those. All right, chat. Here's one I haven't ran in a while. This is that long block, chat. If you haven't had a chance to get this, and if you, what's up, Burton? There's your chance to get that one right now. That's that long block, chat. Long block in the building. Let me see. I got 2 of these. I may run into a third one. Maybe, luckily. Welcome, everybody. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ran into another one of these. Wow, how lucky. Here's a Mazda MX-5 Miata, part of the Hot Wheels Legends Tour, chat. Part of the Hot Wheels Legends Tour, chat. If you don't have this car in your collection, you should. This is that light lime green. That's what made me want to have it in my collection, chat. That is a nice car. And it's the Legends Tour winner, chat. Don't sleep on that. 812. Nice take, H12. H. Nice take, 812. Nice take. This is a mixed box that I'm running right now. Found a couple of gems in there, chat. We're gonna run all 3 of these for $2, chat. Here, let me run this Givey. Let me make sure you jump in the Givey. There's that purple People Eater left. There's a Dodge Challenger left. There's a Gas Monkey Garage left over there, chat. We're gonna try to get those given away tonight. All 3 of these Amaru GTCs. $1, chat. Don't sleep. Scott D. Scott D awake. All you have to do is swipe right, chat. Scott D. Nice take, Scott D. Thank you for coming through tonight, Scott. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for the follow, Smack. Thank you. Oh, you know what? You know what? I forgot about these, chat. My bad. My bad. So much attention on that light blue, chat. This is a Zamac, a 1988 Jeep Wagoneer 2025 Zamac, chat. We're going to run that right now. We're going to run that right now for $1, chat. There we go. There we go. $1. All you have to do is swipe right. Give that car a nice home tonight, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. Smack! All over that. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Smack. This is a 2025 Zamac. Nice take. S-Mac 10. Yeah, nice take. This is a mixed box that I ran into, chat. Gonna have a thanks for the follow, Bowser. Nice first purchase, Smack. Nice take. This is that HW50 concept car, chat. Concept car, chat. HW50. Haven't ran it in a while. Got the Mazda Zamac. No, but I got the Subaru. I got that Subaru. Got a Subaru. We'll run that and we'll run that. We'll definitely run it. This is that Cadillac Project GTP Hypercar, chat. GTP Hypercar, chat. Thanks for the follow, NW Richie. Thanks for the follow. This is out of the E-Case, chat. That Cadillac out of the E-Case, chat. Don't sleep on that car. Here's that Skull Shaker, chat. Skull Shaker. Skull Shaker. Skull Shaker. Let me see. That is I wonder when that's a 2017 casting. What's up, Blederman? No diver error. Yeah, that would be so hot to have, chat. That would be so hot to have. Here's that GMC Purple Cyclone, chat. Here's that. Here's that GMC Cyclone. Scott D. I remember when this Cyclone first came out. Scott D. It was a fervor about it. It was a fervor. It was a fervor. People would call me and go, run that. Run that. Like, right? Get that car. Run that car. All right, here's another one of those 2010 Jeep Gladiators, chat. $1, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that Gladiator to your case tonight. That car used to be, that livery was the same livery for the Super Treasure Hunt. And I think the E-Case, I think it was the E-Case Treasure Hunt, chat. Somebody remind me. Made in Texas. Nice take, Made in Texas. Thank you for coming through tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I do have some of these premiums, chat. Let me pull up some of these premiums so we can run those. We do have a set of premiums. We do have a set of premiums, chat. Made in Texas, all over that. Mr. Ding Dong, nice take. Made in Texas. Made in Texas. Which car would you like to have added to your collection, Mr. D? Any one of these cars up on the wall right there. Like Rolando, that orange car, that purple car, that blue car, or that green car. Just let me know. Let me know. Which one you want, Mr. Ding? Let me know which one you want, and I'll add your name to it. If not, I'll just grab one and run it like that. This is that Nissan 300ZX, chat. Made in Texas. This is that Nissan 300ZX, chat. JB wrecked all over that. I don't blame you, JB. This is a nice car. NNH. I like the color. I like the rims. I like it. Yeah. I didn't do that. I gotta work on doing the ad. I'm gonna do the next one right, Scott. I'm working on doing. That was my third one. I got. JB all over that. Appreciate you, JB. Thank you. Thank you, JB. JB wrecked. Nice take. If you want a case, JB, it's like a $3 tip. Just let me know. We do have the premium cases. No, it wasn't. That one slipped through on me, Scott. I'm new, Scott. This is my first run at this, Scott. I'm gonna do the next one better. I'm gonna do the next one better, Scott. I'm gonna put the next one better. Scott. What's up, NW Richie? Thank you for coming through. What's up, Roger Collects? Thank you for coming through. Thank you, chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Here's a car we all been waiting for, chat. Don't say we haven't. This is a 75 Chevy Blazer Custom, chat. We're gonna run that for $1. I'm gonna try to make a better Givey ad. I'm gonna try to do better on this next one. Just let me. I see you there, NNH. I see you right there. Appreciate you all for coming through. Thank you. This is gonna be number 4. I do have that Volkswagen I can add to it if you want me, Scott. I don't know. Or I could just give you 4. All right, let me see. Boom. Soon. All right. I think that one's gonna be right. That was for followers. That last one was for followers only, Scott. Made in Texas. Nice take. Made in Texas. Thank you for coming through tonight, Made in Texas. Somebody asked me about that Dunk Lucy. I'll run it towards the end of the night if you're still here. Let me know. If you're still here at the end of the night, I'll run it. I pulled that out of the safe. That came right out of the safe, chat. Here's that 2020 Jesco, chat. That's out of the F case. In case if you didn't get a chance to get this, here's your chance. This is that 2020 Jesco in yellow, chat. Don't sleep on that. That is a nice car, chat. What? That Jesco. It is nice. Here's that Chevy C10, chat. Here's that Chevy 67 Chevy C10 truck, chat. There's that 67 Chevy C10 truck, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through. Thank you, chat. Trev Rock. Nice take, Trev. Nice take, Trev Rock. Nice take. Here's another one of those. This is that Jeep Gladiator. It does have a little crease in the protector, chat. It does have a little crease in the protector, chat. We're gonna run that for $1. If you're interested in that car, all you have to do is swipe right Add it to your collection tonight, chat. Don't be afraid. It is a nice car. Oh my God, these are not. I haven't seen none of these. Wow, wow. Where have these? Wow, this is crazy. I haven't seen these cars in a while. Here's a '71 Lamborghini, chat. Miura SV, SV in red, chat. I haven't seen these in a while. This is out of the D case, chat. On a perfect car. On a perfect car, chat. If you didn't get a chance to add that to your collection, you got. Oh, really? One. Oh, you got a nice set of those, Scott. You got a nice set, Scott. You definitely do. You definitely do. There's that ain't fair, chat. Ain't fair. Ain't fair. It's better than heroin. Beats heroin. You can There's that ain't fair, chat. There's that ain't fair. If you didn't get this added to your collection, chat, here's your chance. Don, all over that. Appreciate you, Don. Thank you. Thank you for coming through. Do have some nice Don. Appreciate you, Don. DAW. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. I do have some of these Zamacs. I just ran into another one, chat. That's that Jeep Wagoneer. It's out of the E case. If you get the Ain't Fair TH Hunt, that red one, definitely. It's kind of red. '04, number 4. What? I'm gonna definitely do that, NNH. Thanks for the note. This is a Zamac, chat. 2025 Zamac. 2025 Zamac, chat. That's number 2025 Zamac, number 3, chat. Wow. 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 Nice take, 812. Nice take. That's Zamac, a nice take, chat. Them Zamacs is nice. All right. This is at Williams Racing, chat. For 3. Crazy, huh? You know how many, when I first got them, like, you won't, if I told you, like, the chat done seen at least 12. The chat done seen at least 12. This is, no Red Bulls, no Red Bulls. I got a Red Bull, but it's my personal. You want to see how one looks, Scott? I'm going to get one next week on a short car, Scott. I do got one Red Bull. One. All right, this is at Williams Racing, chat. Hey, Scott, remember I told you, like, the Williams gonna be easier to get because they just still be in the boxes. But I do got a one Red Bull. Nice tank. Like, you want one, Scott? I got one spare. I got one spare. This one just popped out of the I got a mixed box. I got a mixed box. Yeah, that 5-pack. I think we seen at least a half a dozen. We seen at least a half a dozen up in here. We seen at least a half a dozen up in here for a 5-pack. We seen at least a half a dozen. It's a guy. His name T. Roy Mack. He got a couple. He got a couple. I don't know if T. Roy Jenkins. T. Roy Jenkins got a couple. Made in Texas, all over that. Appreciate you, May. Thanks for coming. Made in Texas. Nice take. Nice take. Nice take. All right, chat. I ran into another one of these. This is at DeLorean. All you have to do is swipe right to add this to your collection tonight, chat. Made in Texas. I got you stamped up, made in Texas. All right, chat. I do have a couple of more treasure hunts. Thanks for the follow, King Cooper. Gryco! Nice take, Gryco. All right, let me. We do have some very nice premiums, chat. This is that Mazda RX-7 FC Pandem, chat. We're gonna run that for $1. Get your fingers ready, chat. Get your fingers ready. That's that Pandem Premium, chat. That Pandem Premium. If you don't have that in your collection, here's your chance. 812 all over that. Appreciate you, 812. Appreciate you, 812. Thanks for coming through tonight. Thank you. I don't blame you. I do have another one of those Purple Passion too, chat. Thank you all for coming through tonight, chat. Nice take, 812. If you want a case, you know what to do, 812. Just send a $3 tip and let me know you want a case, chat. Let me know. All right, that's for Scott. You know the drill, Scott. Let me see. SCOTTD. Scott D. All right, that's for. I'll push that. I changed it. That's how it'll go. Thank you for coming through tonight, chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Here's something we haven't seen in a while, chat. This is like a Rig Storm. South the E case, chat. Do I already scratched the name and everything. All right, this is a regular treasure hunt, chat. This is the Rig Storm. You know this car. Regular treasure hunt. There we go, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that. Made in Texas. All over that. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Made in Texas. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 1-0. Made in Texas. Nice take. That's a nice take. Let me know if you want a case on that, Made in Texas. Case or no case. $2. It's a $2 tip for a case on that, Made in Texas. Made in Texas. TXA. Let me know. It's a $2 tip, Made in Texas, if you want a case for it. All right. All right. Here's that Monster Dairy Delivery Truck, chat. MDD. Monster Dairy Delivery. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. Ran into some nice cars out of the. This is a mixed case, chat. I got another mixed case. It's all kind of crazy cars in there. Yeah, that Rig Storm is nice. We just let one go for $1, chat. We just let one go for $1. Rig Storm. It was in a mixed case, chat. It was in a mixed case. Definitely. All right, here's that Big Air Bel Air, chat. Big Air Bel Air, chat. I don't think it's only one of these. So if you want to get this, all you have to do, you're going to have to swipe right to add that to your collection tonight, chat. What's up, Montijo? Chris Paul, thanks for coming through. Thanks for the love. Appreciate you all. There's that Mazda MX-6 Miata, chat. G case. G case. Here's your chance to get that, chat. Legends winner. Legends winner, chat. That's a nice car to have in your collection, chat. I did find a nice G, like it's a mixed box. Scott D. Nice take, Scott. Scott D. All right, nice take, Scott. All right, here's a car we haven't seen in a while. This is that High Roller, chat. High Roller. This out of the D case, chat. Hold up, Scott. Let me see. That's that. Let me see. This is this one. All right. Let me scratch. Scott D. Put that in NNH 812. All right. All right. It been scratched and swapped. All right, chat. Get your fingers ready. Do have some heat coming up. I have a few cards we haven't ran in a while. Let me just bring them out. Let me just bring them out, chat. This is that Gordon Murray T33, chat. If you don't have this in your collection, don't sleep. This is a great card to have. They hard to come by, chat. They hard to come by now because they're out of the out of the E case. And it, not a lot of E cases coming up. Don't sleep on that card, chat. Do not sleep on that card. All right, no takers on that. All right, here's that purple passion, chat. Here's that purple passion. We're gonna run that right now for $1, chat. Purple passion in the building. Don't play. Don't play with it, chat. All right. I put that Givey up there. We're gonna see how that's gonna work out this time, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. I got a NNH 812. Woo! Nice take. Nice take. Tell me what you're gonna do with that thing. Tell me what you're gonna do with that thing. Tell me what you're gonna do with that thing. I'm trying to do my best with this Givey situation, chat. I'm kind of new to like lining it up. Oh my God. Sorry about the camera shake. 805. That's one of my Rocket Fire. Wow. I might as well just retire that car. I might. That car's been around so long. I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna take that out the case. It's a. It's like a rocket fire. It's a moon buggy type of car. You get. It's from. This is at Shelby. If anybody. Maybe I'll give it away. I've been having it a long time. It's like one of those space lander type cars. Monito, nice take. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Monito. Thank you. It's like it was a time I was just buying all gold car. So if you had a gold car, I had like a bunch, anything gold. I got like just a whole bunch. It was like that season. And so that one is like I sold most of them. Like I had a whole bunch of like Silver Streak series, whatever they were. But they just went like that. There's that BMW 2002, chat. Uh that's your chance to get your hands on it if you didn't. Uh all right, let me run another one of these. Here's that 750 again, chat. That's that 750. You can get that for $1. All you have to do is swipe right. Add that to your collection tonight, chat. Somebody got that Rig Storm tonight, chat, for like $1. That was a regular treasure hunt, chat. Don't sleep. It was a regular treasure hunt, chat. That was a nice take. There's that Monty Racer. Monty Racer, part of the Netflix Let's Race series, chat. If you a Let's Race series collector, there's your chance, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. I do have still got some nice cars. These are mixed boxes, chat, so anything could come up in these boxes, chat. Anything. Here's a Cyber, Cyber, Tesla Cyber Quad, chat. Tesla Cyber Quad, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. That Tesla Cyber Quad, chat. Hoo-wee! Hoo-wee! You guys tell them about it. Nice take, NNH. Somebody tell them about it. How this guy, this is out of the D case. This is from the D case, NNH. It's out the D case. So this is a put together box. This is a box that's a bunch of cars from different cases. Hold on. This is at Max Steel, chat. Max Steel, in case you didn't get a chance to get it. I had a bunch of these as error cards with paint errors, tempo errors. I had a bunch with tempo errors, chat. Sold them all on here too, chat. Sold them all on here, chat. Appreciate you guys for coming through, chat. Stay ready. I do have an Optimus Prime left in the bottom left corner of this box. We're going to let that go in like 3 minutes. That chop and swap. You're not playing, NNH. I like the rims on this, and I'm taking a few off, chat. Scott D all over that. I've taken a few off. NNH 812. Hold up, Scott. I finally got to see that happen. Scott D. NNH. That Challenger is there. That I gotta give one away to somebody who didn't pick. But there they are. Like it's that Challenger, that purple people eater, that Cadillac, and that GM Garage, GMG Gas Monkey Garage. Let me know which one you want me to add to your box there. Let me know. The purple people eater to Made in Texas. All right, let me write it down right now. That's that Optimus Prime, chat. That's that Optimus Prime. This one right here to Made in Texas, right? Made in Texas. All right. All right. Appreciate you, chat. Appreciate you all. All right, there's that Optimus Prime, chat. If you didn't get a chance to add this to your collection, chat, here's your chance. That's that Optimus Prime in the building, chat. The boxes that I'm running, they're mixed, chat. Wow. 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 They're mixed, chat. So anything can pop up in them, chat. So I'm just gonna run them like they come, sorry for the camera shake. I'm just gonna run them. Gryco! I'm just gonna run them like they coming out, chat. Let me see, 1, 2. Let me see if I can get this one together. This would be a nice 3-piece. Oh, there it is right there. Appreciate it. Made in Texas. Nice take. Made in Texas. Let me know if you want a protector for that. Made in Texas. $2 tip. This is a main line. If you want a cover for that, a protector, let me know. All right, I got 3 of these right here. We're gonna run all 3 of these for $1, chat. Right there. 3 of those motorcycles. The cafe. This one got a DNA error right there. A few of these got DNA errors. A few of those got DNA errors. Nice take, Scott D. That was a nice take, Scott D. Nice take. Scott D. In the place to be. This bottom one got a crack. Look at it. That's on the inside, Scott D. A lot of these are like, a lot of them are like that. I see a lot of them like that, Scott D. More than just like, 1 or 2. I see a few of them like that, chat. Just looking crazy like that. All right, let me grab something nice we haven't seen in a minute. There's Snoopy, chat. There's Snoopy. There's Snoopy, chat. Snoopy look like he's going to do something, and he in a hurry. All right, here's another mixed box. I gotta have just 1 3 for 2. Snoopy on a mission. I might be able to find 3 of those, chat. It could happen. There's 2. It could happen, chat. It could happen. It could happen. All right, here's that Buns of Steel, chat. Buns of Steel, chat. That's out of the G case. Out of the G case, chat. Buns, ketchup container. Right there, ketchup container. Found another one of these Big Air Bel Airs. Oh, found 3 of these right here. 1, 2. 3. Let me run 3 of these for $2, chat. Ketchup container. All right, chat. That's 3 of those yellow BMWs, chat. We're going to run all 3 of those for $2, chat. All 3 of those for $2, chat. If you've been waiting on a chance to get that in your collection, chat, there's your chance right there, chat. All 3 of those for $2, chat. Oh, I found another one of these. Oh my God, I found that. Wow, I haven't seen this car. I haven't seen that car in a while either. Nice take, NNH. Nice take, NNH. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Here's that yellow Porsche. That yellow cake. That yellow cake. Them dudes was over. They was over there selling that yellow cake. All right, here's that purple passion. Give you on the Silverado. Silverado. No, 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 Scott. I'ma run it. I was gonna run it last. I was gonna run it last, Scott. I was gonna run it as the last ad. I was gonna run it on the last ad, Scott. You know, I was looking for it should be one of those Nissan too. So nice take, right, Cole? I was looking for that Nissan, and I just couldn't find one. I couldn't find one. I can't. You know, I've been looking for it. Hold up. Let me. I am gonna run. We do have some more of these though. We do have some more of those, chat. We do have some more of those, chat. We gonna run that one next. I'm gonna go grab some water. We're gonna run that for $1, chat. We're gonna run that one right there for $1. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. don't know why they're in my hand like that. All right, if you want a case for that, it's a $3 tip. JB wrecked. Nice take, JB. Thank you all for joining. I had to jump out and take a quick, get some water. All right, we ran that. We ran that. All right, we haven't ran one of these in a while, chat. This is that 1975 Datsun Sunny truck, chat. That McLaren paint just looked, it looked like a blue mirror. It looked like a blue mirror. Blue mirror. This is a mixed box, chat. I'm going to do my best to get through it kind of quick, chat. Made in Texas. Appreciate you for coming through, Made in Texas. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Only one? All right, chat. I'm going to run all three of those right there for $2, chat. This is out of a mixed box. We in the power hour. If you're a reseller, this is your time, chat. I'm going to do the best I can to get your box filled up. This is a mixed case, chat. This is a mixed case. This is a mixed case, chat. Let me see. Let me put that over there. All right. But it is a 5.0 in there, chat. It is a 5.0 right there, chat. That's that 92 Ford Mustang, chat. 92 Ford Mustang. Let me see. I do have a purple EV left. If you guys are interested, let me know. I do have a purple EV. If any of you guys are interested, let me know. Nice take, Scott D. Scott D. All over that. Nice take, Scott D. Nice take. All right, we already ran this. I'm running it again in case you guys missed it. That's that 67 Shelby GT 500, chat. 67 Shelby GT 500 has just stepped in the building, chat. In the building it is. Appreciate you all for grind code. Nice take. Let me know if you guys, any of you guys even see this out in the wild, chat. Save these items you get because the price is going to go up as time goes on. People call me up and go, you got any of those? I'm like, nah, don't got no more of them Red Bulls. All right, this is 3 of these 90, them Audi Avants, chat. 3 for $2. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add all 3 of those to your collection tonight, chat. That's that Audi Avant. NNH 812. Nice take. That's a nice take. Oh, wow. Here's another one. This is that 2018 Bentley, chat. 28 Bentley GT. 28 Bentley GT, chat. If you didn't get a chance to add that to your collection, there's your chance, chat. No takers on the Bentley? Wow. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. That's crazy. All right, chat. That's that how I will. This is that right. This is that super silhouette Nissan Skyline, chat. There we go right there, chat. That super silhouette Nissan Skyline, chat. If you didn't get a chance to add this to your collection, there's your chance right now, chat. There's your chance right now, chat. I'm trying to look for three. This is a mixed box, so it's some nice. I was trying to look for some nice 3-for-2s, especially if you're a JB Wrecked. Nice take. All right, that's 15. Let me find a case for that, JB. Stand by. Stand on business. Any bids over 15, we're gonna add a case to it, chat. Here's that quick bite, chat. Quick bite. Quick bite right there, chat. There you go. $1. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. Quick bite. Munchie Mobile. That's cased up. That's that Hot Wheels case, chat. That's a Hot Wheels case. Hot Wheels case. We're cased up, chat. All right, let me see what else. Oh my God. Munchie. All right, there's another one of the 75 Blazer Customs, chat. 75 Blazer Custom. I'm trying to like look for the. Oh, there they go. Those were the ones I was looking for. Dang. What did I do with the other ones that go with it? Wow. I gave up on them too quick. Oh, there goes one. Oh, there goes the other. All right. All right. Last set. Scott D. Nice take, Scott D. All right, there's the 3 different Batmobiles right there, chat. You can get all 3 of those right now for $2, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that set to your collection tonight, chat. Don't say you didn't come through here and didn't see something you didn't like, chat. Don't say that. All right, let me put that up. That's a nice set, chat. There's that Roadster, chat. There's that Roadster, chat. I don't know how often you see that, but there it is. That's that Roadster, chat. Haven't pulled one of these out in a while either, chat. Haven't pulled out one of these in a while. Make sure if you want a case, you say something about it earlier than later, chat. Here's that Mustang, chat. That 67 Ford Mustang Coupe, chat. And you know that's a winner, chat. 64 Mustang Coupe. Trev Rock. Thank you for coming through tonight, Trev. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for coming through, Trev. All right, here's 3 of these Big Air Bel Air, chat. 3 of the Big Air Bel Air, chat. We're going to run all 3 of those for $2, chat. We're going to run all 3 of those for $2 tonight only, chat. Big Air Bel Air. Let me see. I haven't ran any of these. Trev Rock all over that. Nice take, Trev Rock. I don't know how this got in this box, but we just gonna run it anyway. Nice take, Trev. Nice take. This is that Roger Dodger on a short card. That's a foreign card. That's a foreign card, chat. That's a foreign card right there, chat. Give me Scott. That's a foreign card. That's that foreign, chat. Let me see what we haven't ran tonight, chat. Scott D. Nice take, Scott D. I didn't I didn't plan on running any short cards tonight, Scott. No plans. That was just that I don't know how that got in this mixed box. I was just running, this is just a mixed box. Just a mixed box. There's that 70 Dodge Challenger, chat. $1. All you have to do is swipe right. Add that to your collection tonight, chat. I was trying to see if I could find 3 of those Batmobiles, chat. There we go, chat. 1, 2, 3. 3. Oh, really? That's one of my favorite castings right there. That's one of my favorite castings now. That's one of my favorite castings. All right, chat. This is that TV series Batmobile, chat. TV series Batmobile. All 3 of those for $2, chat. All 3 of those for $2, chat. NNH all over that. NNH. Nice take, NNH. Nice take. Nice take. All right, there's that Jaguar MK1, chat. That Jaguar MK1. Jaguar MK1, chat. We are gonna run some more premiums, chat. We in the power hour. I'm trying to oh, there's one right there. I ain't gonna be able to find the other 2. I ain't if I wish I could find that gray one. There's that McLaren M1, chat. $1, swipe right, add that to your collection tonight, chat. Very nice car. Very nice car. Let me see. All right, here's that Hako Type D, chat. Hako Type D. Hako Type D. Right there. Part of that Japan Imports. That J Imports. That J Imports, chat. We do have, hold on, let me get one of these ready. Let me get one. This is like almost the last. Yep, this is almost the last one. I'm looking for another one of those Audis. Oh, there it is. One. All right, there's a 3 set of Audi, chat. There's a 3 set of those Audis. You can get all 3 of those for $2 right now, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add all 3 of those to your collection tonight, chat. NNH all over that. Appreciate you, NNH. 812 in the building. I would run those. Oh my God. I found another truck. NNH. Let me see. NNH 812. All right, there we go, right there. All 3 of those. Nice take. Nice take. Let me run this. We haven't ran none of these in a while, chat. We're just going to run that. That's that Silverado EV RST, chat. Haven't ran any of those in like in forever, chat. Do still have a bunch of nice cars, chat. They are right there. They are there. All right, let me get this. Let me get another one of these LB Works silhouettes out, chat. I haven't seen that. I didn't even know that logo was right there. I never noticed that. All right, that's that Liberty Walk, chat. $1. All you have to do is swipe right, chat. Add that to your collection tonight, chat. We are in the power hour. I'm going to try to make it happen for you. If you're trying to get your box filled up, here's your chance to do it. Gryco all over that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, chat. If you're watching from one of the multicast stations and you see something you like, all you have to do is make a mention of it, and somebody in the comments will be able to talk to you tonight. Nice take, Gryco. Nice take. Nice take. If you want a case on that, all you have to do is send us a $3 tip. Let me know. It's better sooner than later, chat. All right, that's that 23 Ram 1500, chat. That 23 Ram 1500, chat. Right there. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. Let me know when the last time you've ever seen that, chat. When the last time you seen that. That's out of the E-case, chat. That's out of the E-case, chat. All right. Let me see. I think this is almost the last one. That's that Gas Monkey Garage, Dream Car Garage, chat. Let me see. I don't think we've ran any of these Morgan 3-wheels. Scott D! All over that. Nice take, Scott D. Appreciate you for coming through tonight. Scott D! Nice take. All right, chat. Let me run another car that we've all been waiting for. This is that Subaru BRZ Zamac, chat. You think I should run this? No? All right, chat. As you know, it is out of the T case, chat. There you go right there. That's that Zamac. But that's that BRZ. That's that BRZ, chat. That's for 2025 Zamac number 3. I know what number 3 is, and I know what number 4 Zamac is. NNH812. Nice take. That was a nice take, NNH. If you want a case, just send a $2 tip. Let me know. Case, no case, you good? All right. No face, no case. No face, no case, chat. No face, no case. Here's that Morgan. Here's that Morgan, chat. That Morgan 3-wheeler, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. Add that to your collection tonight, chat. Okay. All right, we're gonna add those two for $1, chat. Right now. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. Oh, here's a bent card, chat. This one's bent. All right, no takers on those two. Marcus Ellis. UK used to be popping. University of Kentucky. The all right, that's that quick bite, chat. That quick bite, in case you need to cut something to eat, chat. Quick bite. Let me see, chat. We done almost ran everything out of the E case, chat. We done almost ran everything. Let me see what else we haven't ran tonight. All of those. I do have another one of these right here, chat. Let me see. I got that. Yep, we do. We do have another one of those yellows, chat. Oh, I haven't ran this. I haven't even ran this tonight out of the G case. I haven't ran that out of the G case, chat. I'm going to run it right now in case some of you want to add it to your collection tonight. All right, let me see. All right, we're going to wind it down. I'm going to run for another 5 minutes, chat. Let me know if there's anything else that you haven't seen. Loose Camaro. This one right here, the Sunoco 21. Low mileage Sunoco. Let me know. I'll run it. 21. All right, chat. There's that custom EV. All right. This is for that Sunoco. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, chat. All right, this is for this Sunoco Camaro metal on metal 62, 67, but it's a 1982 casting. Nice tape, dry coat. Nice take, Ryko. It's some guy been coming through asking me about this car. Like, I forgot his name, but he been coming through asking me about the car like forever, chat. I don't know if you guys are into these bigger cars. Let me know, chat. I did bring one out. This is a Nation's Rent, chat. It's a Nation's Rent. Michael Waltrip, chat. It looks like this, chat. Let me know if you want me to open it. I'm gonna run that for $1, chat. Give you a chance to get that. That is a. It looks like that. It's that size. It's a 1 GK Skyline. That Nissan. I'm gonna run it on. I'm gonna run those on Wednesday. I'm gonna run those on Wednesday, chat. This is at Nation's Rent. It's a NASCAR. It's from 2000. It's a two. It's a two. It's a 2000, chat. I'm gonna run it for $1, chat. $1. All you have to do is add that to your Made in Texas. Appreciate you, Made in Texas. It's gonna be easier since you got a lot of stuff to throw it in your box. It's gonna be easier. Thank you for coming through, Made in Texas. Appreciate you, chat. Made in Texas. Nice take. Made in Texas. Nice take. It is it's the tape is broken on that side, but it's pretty much new. It's new. So you can open it when you get it. I would open it, but you can open it when you get it. You already know what you're looking for. Oh, this one. Oh, none of those. All right, let me pull this one down. All right, chat. There's another one of those Nissan Skylines. That's that Nissan Skyline, chat. This is that Nissan Skyline, chat. There it is right there. $1. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. Swipe right, add that to your collection tonight, chat. I appreciate all of you for coming through tonight, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, chat. The silver. Oops. And that HKS. JB wrecked all over that. Nice tape, JB. Was it any more to Lucy's at JB? Do you want a case or no case? And then let me know if it's any more. I'm gonna run this on Monday, chat. I'm gonna run about 2 or 3 on Monday, chat. Don't worry. We'll run like 2 or 3 of those on Monday. Do you want a case or no case? You want a case or no case? No case. If there's any other Lucy's you guys want me to run, let me know. Let me know if there's any of those you want me to run, chat. Any of those Lucy's over there. If there's any show you all want to raid too, let me know, chat. Let me know. Let me see if I can find another car that we didn't run tonight. I was trying to find a 3-for-2 Snoopy deal. Couldn't find no 3 Snoopies. Couldn't find 3 Snoopies in a row. I do have one more purple people eater, chat. I do have another purple people eater. If you're interested, that's at Dodge at 5. All right, FAVE. FAVE. Scott D. All over that. Appreciate you, Scott D. Scott D. All over that. Nice take, Scott D. Let me know if any of you guys want me to run. If you want any of the Lucy's, or if you want me to run any 3-for-2s that I ran previously, or you like me to bring back up, let me know. I don't see any close, but you guys could let me know. Dave Mill, Dave Mill, D-A, let me write that down. D-A-V-E-M-I-L. All right, chat, D-A, Dave Mill. I appreciate you all for coming through. Somebody asked me about that. Are they still around? Let me know. This is that Hot Wheel. This is a drone and drive Hot Wheel. It's out the safe. I keep this in my safe. It's that drone and drive. You see the Hot Wheel symbol on the bottom. It's called a drone and drive Hot Wheel. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but that's out of my safe, chat. So when I be telling you, like, yeah, I got cars in the safe, like nobody I know will sell that. Nobody I know will sell that. Nobody I know will sell that car. Let me see. That was for that purple. You can't find it. Like nobody is it to sell. It's like it's no price on it because nobody will sell it. I, it comes with a remote, with a controller and all that. Here's a controller. There's a controller. I've never pulled the stickers off, nothing. Me and some of my buddies was out buying Hot Wheels, and we all bought them. And then that's that Matchbox. If you're interested, let me know. Cause, all right, look, I got it with 3 of my other friends, and then this is in 2017. And I called him up. I was like, one of the other guys, he destroyed his. And then the other guy that got one, He's like, no price on it. No price. I was like, no price. He's like, no price. I was like, no. He's like, no price. I was like, that was crazy. So, so I told so, so, so I said I better keep mine. That's why I was like, y'all better keep mine. So what, we gonna hit Dave Mill chat. We gonna hit up Dave Mill chat. We gonna hit Dave Mill. Hey, I bought it out just to look at, chat. I just took it out the out the safe, chat. I just took it out the safe just so we can look at it. To let y'all know, like, yo, I got a lot of Hot Wheels. I got a lot of Hot Wheels. uh, let me know 805. Let me know 805. Let me know 805. I got you. In it, the dunk. You can make an offer on the NNH. What do you? I normally let those go for like 9. We could do 7. We could do 7. We could do 7. Let me know. Hey, like I said, I called the guy that I was with when we bought it. It was 3 of us. And so I asked him, like, yo, what did you do with yours? He's like, yo, it's still in the same package. The Silverado's right here, Scott. I'm gonna run it on Monday. I'm gonna run it Monday. Cause I'm gonna run NSX too. Yeah, like Monday. I'm gonna run that and that NSX. All right. If any of you guys see any of the other 812 dunks. It's called dunks. All over that. Nice take. 812. Um how I found out, Scott, like I just pulled out about 5 of them one day. And somebody was like, "Hey, what's up with the dunks?" And I was like, I was thinking Jordans or something. I didn't have a clue. I didn't have a clue. I was like dunks. I was like, I don't know what the heck that is. I appreciate Mustang with the yellow wheels. Uh, that's like you could get the. This is a premium, chat. That's that premium. That's a premium. You want the set? You could get the set for like 15 if you want that set. Let me know. Dave Mill. That's who we going to next. Dave Mill. I got his name for the raid. Yeah. Just let me know. That's that RTR. It's a heavy one. It's a Spec 5. with this with the hauler, the set. How? What do you want to? You can make an offer. You can make an offer on it. You can make an offer. Just let me know. Or I could, or like something like this. If you want to like a dollar run, you could let me know. I could run this for like $2 or something. This right here. This is like a RTR 18 Ford RTR Spec 5. It's slide. It's that smoke slider one. That one that slide. Oh, the drone. The drone. It's called a drone racer. Drone racer. Drone racer. You got one? You got one? We're gonna run it. We're gonna run that. We're gonna run that. What you call it on Monday? That blue truck, the light blue, and we're gonna run an NSX, and we're gonna run like most of the G case. We're gonna run most of the G case on Monday. I'm gonna run one more G case because I'm looking for another. We're looking for another treasure hunt so that we could run it at the end of the month for $1. We looking for one of these. That's what we looking for, chat. We looking for one of those so we can run it at the end of the month for $1. Yeah, we gonna run it Monday. Just come through Monday. T. Roy Jenkins. All right, I'm gonna make sure you get tagged. Don't even worry. All right, let's see. Let me hop through this other guy's show and see if he's in the mix. Dave Mill or 5A. Dave Dave Mill. Dave Mill. Oh, it's finna be on. All right, we finna go through it. Dave Mill, RTS in the chat. He probably gonna have some chat. Thank you all for coming through. I'll see you all guys Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We do that chat. Appreciate you all for coming through.